Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Centurion 7.1. It's a Tier 9 British medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Malinovka under the command of Brit on the NA. God bless USA! Game started. Well, he's off and running. Did I say medium tank? Did I mean heavy tank by mistake? Yes, I think I probably did actually. Well, he's off and running and he's armed with the top gun, which is the 105mm L7A1. The Centurion 7.1 is an upgraded Centurion with much more armour, much more space for the fuel and much more space for the crew as well, which makes it much better. But best of all, it's got that massive gun, the beautiful gun, the L7A1, which is incredibly accurate and will do 390 alpha, penetrating 268mm of armour with standard ammo. And of course, Brit is not carrying any premium ammo whatsoever. He doesn't like premium, or doesn't believe in it. He believes that you should shoot and play the game with just standard ammo. So what he does is he actually aims for the enemy to get the weak spots, and that's how he manages to do so well. It's also the reason he makes a huge profit at the game, because of course he's not wasting money on any premium ammo. He's actually just firing what he needs to fire and hitting the right spots. Now it's got a better turret and a better body, this tank. Same great gun depression, and unfortunately from that angle at this particular position he can't get the gun to bear, but he just needs to go a bit close to the edge, and he might be seen by that Progetto, so he's pulling back. See if he can shoot him over this rise here. Yes, this is much better. But now he's lost sight of the Progetto. He needs one of his teammates to find him. There he is. He just popped up for a moment, fired one round in the direction, and the Progetto's taking fire anyway. Oh, he's got a spot. He's got a shot from this angle. He fires one in blind. It looked like it did make contact actually. Okay, he's pulling back because the Progetto's popped up again. This time around he's got a much better chance of getting it in. Laser gun takes him out of the game. So he's got his first kill. Unfortunately, the enemy's got 2 kills by now. So, yeah, they're behind at the moment. In fact, they're now down by 2 tanks. And the first enemy's turned up here is an STG. Puts a round through his turret for 425. Now that's a high roll, and well, he's been joined by Peter and an IS-6, and it's the IS-6 Black, the one that they sold you twice because they thought you might be a mug enough to buy it twice. I think you'd have to be mugged to buy it once, but if you wanted to buy it twice, the IS-6, well, yes, only really good against tiers of tanks of the same tier. Don't try to do this at home, children. Oh, we got ammo racked by that shot. The one from the 110. And he's still losing teammates, and now he's down by 3. And the IS-6, well, he's kind of committed out there, but, well, Brit doesn't feel happy, so he's pulled back. I don't think the IS-6 driver is doing that, though. Yes, and I can see he's going to die very shortly. He's only got 75 hit points, and there you go, he's gone. But it looks like one of the enemy tanks, the Skoda T50, has bitten off more than he can chew because he's got only 1 hit point left. Yes, Wargaming's keeping him in the game to enjoy his gaming experience just a little bit longer before somebody kills him. Okay, goes over the rise. The 110 comes into sight, puts him around into him. 425, which is a good high roll. Can't see the Skoda at the moment. Skoda's got the sense to actually pull back now because he's just not able to survive very long in this situation. He has been killed. The Object 432 managed to get him in the end. Go for the turret. Yes, got him. So that's a second kill now for Brit. You can see how tough the turret is. He's blocked 1,000 hit points of damage already, and he's collected 2,000 hit points of damage with that beautiful 105mm gun. Yep. Another hit for the T25AT this time. Going for the Wizzy 111 GFT. No, didn't get that one through the armor. I think it was at the wrong angle at the time the shell went in. Trying to get it right, because if he gets it wrong, it'll bounce off again. But oh, there's a TS5 down there. Now that's the American tank destroyer. Very difficult to get shots through them. And he's trying to shoot at us, but... And it's the Arty who actually hits us with a near miss. And yep, the TS5 is still bouncing 120mm rounds off us. And we're pulling back because enemy Arty is having a go. That was the second Arty round coming in there. There's two Artys on the enemy team, an M12 and an SU-14-1. And the M12 did get the near miss. And it was quite a good near miss actually. 201 hit points. Very close that. So he's changing position because he doesn't want those Arty to get a free shot at taking him out of the game. Now, can he get this Wizzy from a different direction? Yes, he can. Lovely. Yes, puts one through the Wizzy 111. The King Tiger's in sight as well, but he's going to finish off that Wizzy. Reload is a little longer, but fires one in. Blind. Just can't see the enemy at the moment. Need somebody to spot for us. Oh, he was there and he got 2 hits because he was way down on hit points when the second shot went in. And so I think he got that blind shot, the one he fired on the chance that he was still there, and he was. Okay, now the Peter's gone over the edge into the dip. That's a fast way to get over the other side of the ridgeline and closer to the enemy. He's going for the side of the TS5. Didn't appear to get that one on. The Peter's moving up on the enemy. This means he'll get decent spotting on the enemy, because if the Peter's close enough, he'll proximity spot those guys and they won't be able to get any damage without him seeing it. We've got the SU-14-1 and he's out the game. That's 3 kills. He's doing quite well. The Sturry Mill's coming to sight. Nice shot. And that's 4 kills now. If he carries on like this, he will end up with a top gun. He's got the side of the TS5 again, which is the weak spot of that tank destroyer. And yep, there's only 2 enemies left. And there's a T-26E4, the Super Pershing, and the Type 61, the Chinese light tank, I think it is. A light tank? I think it is a light tank, or is it a medium? It's a light, I think. Well, he's got to do a bit of motoring. Oh, it's actually a medium. I'm wrong. He's got to do a bit of motoring to get close to them, but I think he's going to take long range shots. Go for a pixel. Go for the pixel. Do it. Yes! 5 kills! Only 1 enemy left. And if he can get that guy, he's got a top gun. He's probably got the high caliber already. There's the Super Pershing. Long range shot. He's got the side of the turret. Now that probably will go through. Fires one in. Yes, he does get a pen. Remember, no premium ammo required or used by Just a Pixel or Brit, whichever his name is. Was that the kill? No, unfortunately not. The P-44 Pantera did the kill steal, got that last enemy, which means that Brit only got 5 kills in the game. But let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see how well he did. Well, it was the second class tanker for Brit on the NA, God bless USA. He managed to get a fighter badge, a shell proof, a fire for effect out of the minor medals. Out of the battle hero ones, he managed to get a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game, and his win rate was 6,465. Let's have a look at team score. There you go, highest damage 4355. The next high scorer was the Peter with 3,490, and after that it was the P-44 Pantera with 2,457. When it came to kills, it was Brit on the NA again with 5 kills. The P-44 Pantera managed 4, and 2 kills went to the Peter. And when it came to base XP, it was the Peter who did the best because he was lower tier. 1,013, or 1,217 to him. 1,013 went to the Pantera and the S51. Both had the same amount. And Brit on the NA in his tier 9 managed 1,030. 3 base experience points. I think this is what handicapped him. Even though he got the highest damage, highest number of kills, because he was tier 9, he actually earned less XP than these tier 7 tanks, or rather the S51's tier 7, the Peter is tier 7, and therefore they earned much more off less damage than Brit on the NA did. He fired 24 rounds, got 16 direct hits and 12 penetrations, did have a bit of difficulty with some of the penetrating shots, specifically on that TS5. 4,355 hit points of damage, of which 2,709 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy, 2 of which were penetrations, 6 non-penetrations, most of those bounced off the turret or the top armor, and 1 hit by way of splash damage. That was from the M12, who got a very close call. 2,170 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and 492 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 57,135 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 19,566 credits. He received 1 bond for getting the high caliber, and 1,504 XP, and no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he took away. But that was a battle that was took place in July of last year. Yes, it's taken a little while for some of these replays that I've been doing recently to actually come to the head of the queue, and so I finally got around to doing them. But yeah, very good game by Brit. Shows that the Centurion 7.1 with that lovely gun, it's a really excellent gun. It's a fantastic gun, very accurate, is an extremely good tank to play. Obviously, it would have difficulty with tier 10s. That goes without saying, but it's still a very good tank all the same. So very well done there. It was a medium tank, not a heavy tank. What was I saying about it being a heavy? Yes, all the Centurions are mediums. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.